Hi everybody, how's everyone doing? Welcome to the bling room. I'm going to give you a tour, show you everything around here with the real truth about the bling room. It's not always clean, it's not always organized, but it's mostly fun. So it is work though, let me tell you, it is work. Hope some of you, I did post this all over the darn place. I hope we get some people on here that want to hang out. I'm not selling any jewelry, so you don't have to worry about me showing up some stuff. No jewelry sales, just hanging out. Gonna show you the behind the scenes of the bling room, the quick and the dirty. Hi, come on in, say hello, let me know you're here. If I look at my screen weird, it's because I'm like looking down here. I also have it on there. You'll see when I show you my room, so come in and say hello so I know you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Crystallee. I'm a paparazzi independent consultant. And if you don't know what that means I sell some beautiful $5 jewelry. Hi, Allie. Hi, Penny. So it's really fun. I have lots of friends. I have more friends than I've ever had ever joining paparazzi of all different sorts all over the United States. It's like really a ton of fun. So I wanted to take some time because I got some questions today and I thought, well, what a perfect time, right, to answer some questions since people are kind of curious. Maybe they got some extra cash and they're like, how do you do that? Can I do that? Do I have a space for that? I don't know. So this is just me keeping it real. So you're going to see everything, even the stuff that I would probably not want to show you, but it's the truth, right? So come on in and say hello. Like I said, I'm with Paparazzi, and Paparazzi is $5 jewelry. It's all lead and nickel free, and it only costs $5. So, like, it's a cheap investment. Cheap, not to say cheap. It's inexpensive investment for you. It's a great price for customers, so it sells itself. I mean, if you're not familiar with Paparazzi, you should be, because where else can you find a $5 piece of beautifulness? I've been with Paparazzi since October. So not very long. I'm by no means seasoned expert or anything like that. Still learning, but that's the benefit is I keep learning and I share what I learn and we all learn together. You'll see some of my teammates pop on here. We all learn together. Within Paparazzi, there's ranks, of course. If you're familiar with that kind of networking setup, multi-level marketing, that is what it is. It's not a scheme. I always say people call it a scheme because they're at the bottom of the scheme. So if it's a scheme, it's because you're not working it and you expected a miracle. This is not a miracle. This is $5 jewelry. So within Paparazzi, I am a premier director. That's my lifetime rank. And all that means to you is not a whole lot. It means that I have a team. So I actually have about 7 ladies. They're beautiful ladies underneath me that decide they wanted to have their own jewelry business. And my other rank is bronze. And what does that mean for you? Well, as a customer, it means I get access to things that not every consultant gets. I've earned that placement. When you're a consultant, that it just gets your reach out there more. It's actually 5 unique pieces that come out every month. Like I said, that not everybody's going to have. So I'm really excited. This is the first month I get to sell that kind of stuff. So it is probably 5 of the most beautiful pieces of jewelry. Hi, April. So I'm excited. See if I can get some this September and see what I can do this year. Paparazzi years from July to July, so it's the fiscal year. So that means I have a whole nother year to do even more with my business. So I already told you I started back in October, so I haven't been almost a year now. They call it your Papaversary when you've been a year. That's not a long time. Paparazzi's only 10 years old, believe it or not. It's an actually pretty young company. I started because, well, first of all, you should know, I'll just be honest, I'm not a jewelry person. Look, I'm not even like a great, I have earrings. I always have earrings. You like those? But I've just never been a jewelry person until I saw Paparazzi jewelry. And then I thought, well, for $5, I could try out some jewelry, right? Like, I've never worn anything flashy, colorful, sparkly, over the top, big hoops. I mean, they look cool on everyone else. It just never was for me. So I said, well, why not? So one of my friends, Nina, she's my sponsor. She was selling her jewelry. I know you guys have seen some paparazzi lives. And I won a game. She was playing some kind of game and I won it. And she sent me my free earrings. And I said, whatever, they're $5 earrings, right? I don't expect much. They come in the mail and I was like, this is pretty cool. For only $5, this is pretty nice. So I kept watching her because if you haven't been already addicted, you'll become addicted because I don't know what it is. Like, we're all still addicted. Even consultants are addicted to watching each other. It's a thing. Like, we're sitting around bored in our house and we're like, hey, what's going on? Let's go watch somebody. It is what it is. That just tells you there's people out there that want to see you. They want to hang out with you. They like your jewelry, whatever it is. So, I don't, like I said, it's an addict. I always call myself a sponsor and a dealer. So, and if you're familiar with anything of those terms, you know that's like the sweet spot, right? Where I deal it and I sponsor. So, see, Penny's like, yep, for sure. We're always looking, even when we're consultants. And we buy for ourselves as much as we buy for our business. That's also a downfall. But we do it at a discount because we're consultants. Allie says, I'm definitely your dealer. So I thought, well, you know, if I'm going to buy this $5 jewelry, I could save a few bucks, right? So why not sell it? Or why not buy it? I'll just invest in it, minimal, get some free pieces out of it. And then from here on out, I'll just buy it for $2.75 for a piece of jewelry. My budget just got better. And then I started watching everybody's lives, and I thought, this is kind of fun. I don't know, maybe I could sell it. Maybe just enough. Maybe I'll just throw some pictures on Facebook, and people want to buy the jewelry. Your husband too. And they will want to buy my jewelry, and then they will just pay for the jewelry that I want for myself, right? I'm going to support my own habit. That sounds reasonable. That sounds very prudent. So that's my next why I did it. Then I met some pretty awesome people. Awesome people that have only been in 2-3 years, and they're already making 6 figures. Like, if y'all don't know what that means, it's like $100,000 plus. And that's just selling jewelry. Nothing else, just selling jewelry. They can make that much. And I thought, maybe there's something to this. Maybe I could earn a few bucks. You know, I work a full-time job every day. That's normal, by the way. If you're not familiar with paparazzi consultants, many of us work full-time jobs. Many of us wish we could quit our full-time jobs and just do jewelry. But we still have to work, you know, pay the bills, insurance, whatever. We all have different reasons. But so I couldn't like get another job. I can't go. I used to work at Walmart part-time. I couldn't do that anymore. The job I have now is 5 days a week, but I also have a phone that I have to carry and answer any old time they call me. So it's not like I can go work at Walmart. It's not like I can go do a regular job because I'm still accountable to that other job. So what can I do that kind of like can mesh to my life? I'm still a mom. I'm still a wife. I still have a household. What can I do to maybe earn a few bucks to help my family out without necessarily leaving my house and without abandoning my career? So paparazzi fit the bill because it's as hard as you work as hard as you want to work. I can get up when I want to. I can go to bed when I want to. I can get online when I want to. You know, of course, if I don't ever do any of those things, I won't make any money. That's just business. But if I don't feel good, then I don't go to work. I don't have to call the boss. I don't have to say, hey, boss, I'm not coming in. I'm not feeling well. I'm going to sleep in. Nope, I'm the boss. So I get to control all that, and I get to do something that's enjoyable. It's not just working in a warehouse and pushing things around. I actually get to do something creative and fun, and that makes people smile. I like being positive and making people smile. So this is a really good outlet for me. So I could make money, you know. But like I said, I got a life. I have other things that I do. I can't dedicate all of my extra time to paparazzi. I have a family. I have a daughter. She's on her own. She's in college, but she still needs me. I have my son who was recently diagnosed as a diabetic. We're still learning. I have a husband who needs me to do all the things that we do as a team, right? We got house to take care of, bills to pay, plus he likes to hang out with me. I appreciate that too. So I got to find something that just fits right. And this was it. Making money, I make some money. But really what I'm looking at now is retirement. So if you can relate to that, then you're going to relate to my next little portion here. And that is I can take this business and my daughter could take it. My son could take it. I can have it to where when I retire, I can actually retire. That's not a normal thing anymore. Now it's like you retire because you reach a certain age and you can get Social Security. That's not retirement. That's like existing at the very bare minimum, right? That's not a lot of money. So what do I want to do? I would like to build a business that in 3 years when I can retire, it's working for me. I can still put effort in there, but really it's working for me. It's providing that little extra income that I need. Not that I'm going to retire in 3 years, you guys, because I doubt that's going to happen. I'll retire, but I'll probably go to another job because that's just me. And I'm too young to retire. So if I retire and go full-time paparazzi, but we'll see. I don't make predictions. So it really fits the bill for me, whether it's retirement, paying a bill, extra money. Sometimes people join paparazzi just because it's fun and it's friends. They really have no need for anything else other than it's their time. They spend all their time with their family, taking care of their kids, being the dutiful wife, being the wonderful mother, and sometimes they just want some time for themselves. And this is what paparazzi gives them, is some time just to be themselves. So let me give you a tour of the bling room. You guys ready for that? Give me some emojis. Show me you're ready. Let me see. I'm going to try not to turn this off as I'm flipping everything around. Okay, remember, don't judge. Okay, here we go. See if I can flip this puppy around. Okay, so the first thing you should know is I have a bling dog. That's Jessie. You don't see her in my bling room because she has a towel. Oh, let me flip around. You don't see her in my bling room because she has a tail that will beat the living snot out of you and it'll knock all the jewelry down. So that's Jessie. You might hear her snoring in the background because she likes to sit outside the door. Wherever I'm at, she follows me around the house. She's my dog. So there's that. Okay, back here. All right, you guys, it's the bling room. Sometimes I call it the bling cave. If I have lots of work to do, it's a cave because it's not as pleasant because you're working, right? But really, it's a bling room. It's a spare bedroom in my house. There is a bed underneath all those boxes. That's my spare bedroom guest bed. And there's a little display that my husband made me. And you see all those pretty crowns? Those are crowns that I earned. My upline, the people that tutor and mentor me, set goals. And when I reach them, that's my reward. I get beautiful crowns. So we've got displays. Remember, this is a small room. I'm going to step back over here so you can see the scope of the room. It's not big. That's where I was just sitting. Boom. Regular size room, nothing big. I'd love to get rid of the bed, but I don't have anywhere to get rid of it to. And, well, quite frankly, I don't want to waste it. So, all right. There's my new setup. See, look. I can see your comments. So when I'm doing my live, I can watch your comments on a bigger screen. Isn't that fantastic? Because, I don't always see them all. These are paparazzi boxes. The thrill of a paparazzi consultant is when you come home and FedEx has come to visit you and you have boxes as high as your head. That makes a little consultant's heart go pitter-patter. We just love it. We're so excited. But here it is. This is a combination of things that I haven't opened yet. There's that. There's some convention jewelry. And then stuff to organize all that stuff. Remember, it's a bed. So it's still a bed under there. And then my desk with my laptop. More jewelry, storage, etc., whatnot. It's everywhere, you guys. So let me look at the camera here. So when you have little kids and you have little toys everywhere, that's what a consultant's life is like. You have jewelry like everywhere. My husband, it drives him crazy because I go out to the living room because I want to socialize. I want to hang out with my husband and my kids. And so I just bring a little box of jewelry and I'm sitting in front of the big screen in the living room. And before you know it, it's another box of jewelry. It's spread out over the table. And my husband's like, you're taking over. So one day I told him, I'm going to do a live outside, right? Wouldn't that be fun to do it outside? And he goes, great. Now I'm going to have jewelry outside. So again, sorry if I'm not looking at you. It's kind of weird, the camera, but I'm going to try. So back to this. That's what I call my bling bag. Miss Penny gave me that idea, made it. So it's a little bag that I can take around and give people free gifts and maybe sell some things. Whatever I want to do, it's mine. And this is the bling wall. I'll step back so you can see like the whole wall. Check that out. That's a lot of jewelry, you guys. That's a lot of bling. I have long necklaces, rings, hoop earrings because they take up more space, kids, bracelets, earrings, wraps, medium long necklaces, more long necklaces on the top. And then here's the shorter necklaces. They're not color coordinated because, y'all, I don't have that much time. That's crazy talk. I applaud the people that have that much time. And then, look at that. Those are the Urbans. So, a big fat bling wall. And how I work my bling wall. Hi, Heather. So, how I work my bling wall is I have one of everything. So I don't have very much space in here. It's just a little room. And some people don't even have a space, you guys. Sometimes they just do it from their kitchen table. They find a spot to store some of their things, and then they just go from their kitchen table. You make it what you make it. If you have a room, fantastic. If you've got a garage, even better. Because that's my job. My Papa garage is the next thing that I want. So I use that to have one of everything. So that's how, when I show you my jewelry, it comes off of this wall. So each one, I already tag it, so it's ready. So when you see it, you know what number you like. And then I come over here and I take notes of everything that you're wanting. Here's my beautiful backdrop. And here it is. Don't look behind the curtain. Okay. So you're like, where do you store all that jewelry? Check this out. This is my system so far. So when I first started, when anybody first starts, a consultant will tell you at first, they're like, I'm going to keep it in all little bins and it's going to be so cute and they're going to be pink and black and it's so exciting. And then the real world hits, FedEx delivers, and you're swimming in jewelry. So you got to organize it. So this is it. So if I know I want necklace, what number is this? 58. See that? 58. I come in here and I take it out of 58. That's necklaces. Oh, but wait, there's more. And then, oh, this is pretty good, right? If you like organization, you're like OCD, you might really like this thing because that's OCD people probably do really well in Paparazzi. There's rings. So when you want ring 106, I come over there. And then those are bracelets down there. And then I got kids' jewelry, etc., and whatever else fits in my darn closet. So you don't need a big space. The bed, especially when you start out. And some people, actually some people that are very successful in Paparazzi, they don't keep a whole lot of inventory. They buy, sell. So they don't have to keep a whole lot of stock. So, and let me show you one more thing. When you're done and you pay your invoice, see that? That's what your bin or your pocket, it's just a little shoe thing that goes on the back of the door. So it takes up even less space. That's so I can reach the long necklaces. And there's my my acknowledgement from my team, the Elite Bling Team Hustlers, because I try to be very encouraging and they appreciate that. Okay. Now I gotta fix the backdrop because it's gonna look funky. So what do you guys think? I think I'm gonna reorganize how I organize, but it's always a thing in progress. You're gonna you see other people and how they organize and you're like, ooh, I could do that. And then you change it. So I never commit too hard. Okay, perfect. So now you've had a tour. When I actually started with a small kit. Our small kit is 35 pieces that you sell for $5 a piece. So you have a value of $200, but you're only paying $99. So it's only 35 pieces though. Do you know, when I showed you the wall, one row of those necklaces was 40 something pieces, right? So that's even more than you would get in a starter kit. So if you just want to test the waters, and you're like, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I just want to get some free jewelry. Then that's the kit to go with. If I was smart back in last October and really paid attention and listened to people, I would have got the larger kits. The next one up is 120 pieces. So if you remember my wall, we're talking about the entire top row of long necklaces. That's about 120. You pay $299, but when you sell everything, you're going to make $600. You're going to double your money. So, I don't know. It sounds like a good investment to me. And I'm not even a numbers person. And then our largest kit, you're I'm all in. I am investing. I'm all in. This business is for me. I've been waiting for this. The large kit, 200 pieces, $499. You sell it, $1,000 value. So you're going to double your money again on the larger kit. What comes in the kit? You get, obviously, the jewelry I told you about. And then you get, business supplies, bags, pamphlets and things like that. So you can give information out to people. Just basic business supplies to get you started come in every single kit. There's a few little extra business supply things with the larger kits. But essentially, even $99, I had everything I needed. I had little pink bags that everybody loves. They say paparazzi on them. And then a little bit of business stuff. And I was ready. What also comes in paparazzi is a website. So a lot of times when you go to these multi-level marketings, you can get a website, but it costs you at least $10 a month. You'll have to pay to have a website, right? With paparazzi, you're done. You sign up for your $99, $299, or $499 kit, and that's it. You're not even required to buy jewelry every month. You get everything that you need. You could skip 3 months. It's on you. The only requirement for paparazzi is that you buy 100 pieces for the year, right? So that's it, 100 pieces. Okay, as a customer, some of you buy 100 pieces, right, Allie? So that's easy. Over a 12-month span, 100 pieces is nothing. And you could totally sell enough to do that. That's really all you need. But you have a website that they can go to paparazziaccessories.com and do some shopping in the what we call the back office. All your commissions get sent to you on the 20th of every month. And it doesn't cost you anything extra. So just think, you sign up and you're good. If you decide you can't work it because you're moving or something happens, then you don't have to. You can jump out of it and then jump back. Well, not jump out of it, but step away. Whatever fits your lifestyle. I've seen a lot of other multi-level marketing places, and it's not easy. One, the product cost at least $13, right? And you're selling the exact same thing everybody is selling because you have a catalog. Paparazzi doesn't have a catalog. We get brand new pieces of jewelry 5 days a week. And while every consultant has generally the same access to all the jewelry, we don't all get it because they don't make enough jewelry for all of us to get everything all the time. And sometimes you have to have some mad sniper skills to get some things. So that's the cool thing. Like I could have a consultant that lives next door. She totally sells different things than I do because she buys different things than I do. People say, oh, well, I look online and all my friends, they're all consultants, or all my friends are friends of consultants. Again, it's only a 10-year-old company, and my number is 424580. So that means I'm the 424,000th person to sell paparazzi. So, and there's people that are right down the road from the main corporation. They still don't know who paparazzi is. There's plenty of customers out there, and the reason you see it is because you share. You share my life, your friend shares their lives, and we're all interconnected, right? We're all friends. But the truth is, if you look at Walmart, there's one on every corner. Don't you think we should be plumb tired of Walmart by now? We're not. Walmart's whole goal, I think, is to have one on every corner, or maybe that's Walgreens. But any which way, they're not worried about oversaturation, right? There's plenty of customers to go around for every Walmart. And why do I pick this Walmart over that Walmart? Well, that's the same reason you pick to buy from me versus someone else. Because you like me. And I appreciate that. Well, I like my Walmart because maybe it's cleaner. It's closer. They have better stuff. I don't know. They always have more variety. Their people are nicer. I could go to any Walmart, but I choose that one. And that's the same type of thing that happens in this business too. They could buy jewelry anywhere, or they could go to the person that they like, know, and trust. So don't ever think that there's not enough space in the paparazzi land for everybody, because there is. Let's see. How do I sell? Obviously, you've seen me online, most of you. I do online shows. You're like, I can't sell online. You're crazy. I thought that too. In fact, I flat out said I wasn't going to go online. And my sponsor's like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then I saw other people do it, and I thought, I'll give it a try. Let me tell you, after the first time you do it, it's old. It's like easy. It's just what you do. Now I come home, eat some dinner real fast, boom, live. It's like hanging out with your friends. It's nothing. The weirdest thing you have to get used to is talking to yourself because you can't hear anybody talk back. I can read your comments, so that takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's actually a lot of fun, and you'll find out, oh, you didn't go live today, and you kind of feel like you missed out, right? You missed out hanging with your friends, and they feel the same way because they miss hanging out with you. I get messages all the time. When are you going live? I miss you. Do you have this? Can we see some necklaces? So it's pretty cool to be what's popular on TV. I have some customers that put it on their TV or, while they're making dinner. And their spouse comments, you're always watching that paparazzi. I'm what's hot at that moment, right? They're watching me hanging out. I don't care if you guys buy anything from me. It's awesome that you do. And as a salesperson, that's what I like. But honestly, just hanging out's pretty fun. So as long as I get interaction, then that's a lot of fun. So you could do live. But remember, if you're uncomfortable in front of the camera, there's just as many people that are uncomfortable watching you, because it makes them uncomfortable. So don't be scared of it. Try it and then decide if you like it. Messenger, I've done a messenger party. So that's just sending pictures to your friends on messenger chat. Vendor events, I can go somewhere, I can sell. I can step outside the front of my house and sell right off my property. That's fun. And actually, that's a lot just for, there's different kind of buyers. There's the buyers that want to see things in person. They don't want to look at pictures. They don't want to look at albums. They'd like to see you show it. They like to see you, they want to see it in person. I could show them a beautiful picture, but they want to see it in person. Then you've got the people that want to see it in person, because they got to touch it. They're like, what's this $5 jewelry stuff? I don't even believe it's worth it. But then they see it in their person. They're like, okay, that's prettier than I thought. Then you've got, let's see, the people, like I said, that are nervous because you're nervous. And that's, I don't know, like they kind of feel like they're on the live and they're like, I don't want to be on the live. I don't want her to talk to me. I just want to hang out. There's people right now hanging out in the hallway, or what we call the hallway at Facebook, watching me. Hi, Facebook people in the hallway. Say, come in and say hi. I'm nice, I promise. Don't believe what they tell you. And albums, just posting your pictures. The great thing about paparazzi, honestly, all you need is jewelry and some friends. It kind of takes care of itself. As long as you have those two elements, which most of us do. If you don't have the jewelry yet, you can buy the jewelry. And you all have friends. You have friends. Plenty of friends. People you work with, your family, everybody counts. Sell to the person that gave you your, what's that place I go to every morning? Oh, Dutch Brothers. Sell it to them. Everybody needs jewelry in their life. And they always look at it and go, oh, like I give it to a waitress with her tip. I'm not cheap. I don't just give her jewelry. But I give her a tip and the piece of jewelry. And you would think I handed her $1 million. She thought, that's so special. And I just love that. I love people smiling. And the big one I love is my online store. You don't have to have an online store that's separate than what Paparazzi offers you for free. But as a person that works all day long and has limited time to be spending on the internet, dropping pictures, going live, and hanging out with you guys sometimes, that's my revenue while I sleep. Nothing is like waking up in the morning. They'll say, Folgers in your cup, right? I like waking up with Folgers in my cup and customers in my queue, because I open it up and oh, people bought jewelry while I was sleeping. That's where it's at, you guys. So I do pay $29 a month to operate a store, but it's worth it because I get customers that just don't have time. They're not Facebook people. They don't have time to hang out. They're busy, popular people that have other lives outside of Facebook. So that's a good thing for them. And then there's some people, because they're addicts, they're looking for that one piece. And so now I'm in their little queue. And every time they're looking for that extra special piece, they know where to go. They know where to check. So I love my store. You saw my organization system. It can be elaborate. It can be simple. You can have bins. Some people have bins where you throw, I'm going to go put it in your cubby. I don't like to have all that stuff out because then I have to put it away. And if you could look at the dishes in my sink, you would know by the dishes in my sink and the clothing that's on my couch or on my treadmill, putting things away is not my jam. So I try to eliminate that. That's why I do the one-piece system. I know how many pieces I have, and then I take notes. Number 106, Allie likes 106. I write her name down. And then at the end of it, I go over, make my invoice, put Allie's invoice, type in 106. It brings it up right away, save it. And then after Allie pays, if everything's paid for at once or she's got multiple things, because sometimes she orders here, there, and everywhere, then I'll put them all together. Otherwise, I put them in their little shoe holder thing until all the orders ready together. But that allows me not to have pieces everywhere and taking over my life. I don't know. Some people seem to thrive on that. To each their own. I don't have that. If I had to deal with that, I would probably give up paparazzi because I just don't think like that. I wish I did. I wish I could afford to hire somebody. That's how much. Not my fault. I have no willpower. That's okay. I'm here for you, Allie. Training. Everybody's like, well, I don't know how to do this. I barely know how to turn on my Facebook. I don't know what is Messenger Party. Vendor event. How would I even go with that? So here's the wonderful thing about being paparazzi consultant, 424,580, 424,580th, 580th consultant is that all those people before me have done it. They might have done this and quit. They might have done this and changed. They might have found a system that works well and trained on it. They might have found a better system and did more training. And everybody has their own spin on things. We have access to some of the most wonderful training and complete training than any other company that I've seen in the multi-level marketing world. They can hand you the product. They can say, here's all this nifty stuff that you can purchase at an additional cost to help you sell it. And by the way, you can't have a website that's public. You know, they put all these rules on you. Paparazzi doesn't, like, there's rules, but they're so basic and simple. There's like absolutely no reason why you can't be successful. You can have a pub. You can do it on your public, your personal website. You can have a business. You can have a group. You can, as long as you follow some basic rules, they're not real stringent on how you do stuff. Because guess what? They want to actually have sales. Some of these other companies, I don't know what they're trying to do, but they put so many rules on people, they can't even sell it. So that's not what Paparazzi has. They have training. I have multiple elites. Obviously, I'm way down here. I'm like peon, right? I'm the little one. There's tons of people above me. Bling bosses, which is your 6-figure earners. 7-figure earners. All these people have paved the road ahead of me. All I literally have to do, you can go do it right now and say, how do I sell on Facebook? You could go Google that right now, and you're going to get 100 different consultants, YouTube channels, which someday I'm going to have one, that will teach you what you want to know. 100 different ways, and then you just pick whichever way you want. Any of my upline, I could pick up the phone right now and be like, I have a question. I have a concern. I need you to pray for me. Like, I have personal things going on. It's not even business related. As my friend, they listen. As my family, they care. So that's probably the best part for me outside of, business is cool. But I just like having the friendships. So much fun. I've never been in a place that I had so many girlfriends at one time. I'm kind of a wallflower person. I'm actually not outgoing. I know people at work are probably going to watch this and be like, whatever. That's my work me. There's a me, there's a work me. Somewhere in the middle, it's all the same, but I'm not that kind of person, generally speaking. So I love having all these friendships. They kind of draw me out of my shell. And obviously I'm here because if you join my team, I will share with you everything I know. There's like no secrets. I always say there's no secrets in prison. There's no secrets in paparazzi either. Trust me. We're a bunch of blabby gals that can't keep our opinion to ourselves ever. We all are the best thing since sliced bread. And we're all awesome in our own right. So it's all good. We all have information to share and it's all good to share it. You'll never be shy on support. I promise that. Let's see. I think I covered everything. I hear my dog snoring on the outside. It is hot in my room, but I'm afraid to turn on the fan because it gets like that wind tunnel thing. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If you're watching this as maybe a supporter of someone that might be interested in becoming a paparazzi consultant. Oh, let me show you this is my income disclosure. So like I can wow you with all these figures and say, look at all these rich people that sell paparazzi. Obviously they're going to be the exception and not the rule. So I just posted the rule for you. It's funny because what they say is the rule. I never met somebody that makes as little money as that. But whatever, I'm required to show it. So there it is. But honestly, it's what you put into it. It's the effort. If you got the hustle, you got the drive, you got the spirit, you can do it. If you don't, then that's where your business is going to be. I was going to say something else and I got totally because I pushed the darn button and I got distracted. What was I going to say? Oh, being this person, a person that supports somebody. I can tell you my husband, being in all truthfulness, has not been like the king of paparazzi. He baked my beautiful boards. He'll do anything to help me when I say, can I make this display, that display? Can you help me set up my vendor event? He'll do all of that. He's always definitely a helper. He's more of a backgrounds kind of guy. You'll never see him on the live. Even if I ask him, he'll never do it, which is fine. But that person that wants to do it, they just need everybody's support. They don't need you to be a fake cheerleader. They don't need you to say that, you believe they're going to be the next bling boss. Honestly, the best thing that my husband does is he tells me, like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm just little Crystal down here, right? I'm still learning. I'm still figuring it out. In his mind, I'm like, I am that bling boss. I'm the bomb.com. And that's what helps me. I know, like, where I am on the spectrum. I get it. I'm going to grow and I'm going to get bigger. But the support behind me is the one that says, like, go, honey, go. Go get live. Go sell some jewelry. And that's really all we need. No naysayers. We don't need people like, oh, it's just $5 jewelry. Oh, it's just a scam. Oh, it's just a gimmick. Whatever. No. If anything, let us have some fun. Let us play with our jewelry. It's only costing everybody $2.75 a piece. This investment is not huge. And even if tomorrow we decide that jewelry is not our business, it's not like I went and bought a brick and mortar store and now I've got to go into bankruptcy. It's $2.75 investment for each piece. That's it. So be their cheerleader, give them a chance, support them all they can, and that's really all that person needs to do. And the more you get involved, the better, because it feels really cool when my husband and my family, sometimes my son will help me. Like, he used to hand me jewelry. That's fun. There's lots of people that they do this because they want that connection with a child. Maybe their daughter they don't talk to very much anymore. Maybe because they're growing up and they're too cool for mom, or there's just rekindling a connection. It's something fun for families. Not everything in the business world is family friendly. Paparazzi is 100% family friendly. And there's more often than not people that come to paparazzi and end up mending relationships that they had because they all came together to sell some jewelry. So that's another bonus to having paparazzi family and just having that. And they're always there for you, to pray for you when you need it, to lift you up when you need it. You don't have to talk about jewelry. It's just being friends. Kids jewelry is always fun. We do have a little bit of that. Gosh, I keep thinking like there's something else and I'm like totally like having a brain fart. Anyways, if you guys have any questions, I know some of you are still watching from the hallway. Hi, people in the hallway. You should come in and say hi. Watch this on replay. Tell me #replay. Then I know you watched it. That's awesome too. If you're interested in learning more about it, or maybe you're like, heck yeah, let's sign me up. I got $99 right now. Then just send me a message. Let's do it. I have 7 people on my team, but my team's called the Bling Team Leaders. So you should know that. And yes, I used to call them something else, but I was like, you know what? That's not me. Like, being a leader is more my style. And so what I want is a team of people that they want to lead other people. They want to be inspirational to more people and help more people feel better about themselves. So we're going to be leaders. So that's why I named my team the Bling Team Leaders. My team that I'm a part of is the $5 Hustle Dream Team. And above that is the Elite Bling Team Hustlers. And what elite means is they sell a lot of freaking jewelry and they got a big team that sells a lot of freaking jewelry. So I know it sounds elite, but it is. They earned it. And there's a bunch of people above that, all the way up through bling bosses and jet setters, and I could throw all kinds of names out there. All of them I could call right now. If I needed them, I know I could call them. There's not very many people when you go to an event for that company that you're going to meet their CEO. They're going to be that person. And maybe if you won some kind of prize, maybe they'll take you to lunch or something. I don't know. Most people don't ever see the CEO of their company. There's just this face. That's not the case. The first day I got to convention in Las Vegas this year, I took a picture with the founders. So they're definitely just real people like you and I that had a dream one day of selling jewelry. And here we are. All our jewelry is designed. They actually hire designers. They know what trends are happening. And I'm convinced now that the designers really make the trends. Because I'm thinking, how could they make the jewelry in advance? Like, no, I know this many months in advance what the trend's going to be. I think the jewelry people all get together and decide to tell us what the trend's going to be. Do you think I'm wrong? Because I just don't see how they could do it. It's like a mystery. I don't care how they do it. It's all cool. I like jewelry anyways. So now I feel like I'm like totally like... All right, you guys, if you want to know more information, just let me know. I'm here for you. If you are watching this and maybe you're the member of, or you're a friend of one of my team members, the Bling team leaders, I encourage you to go back to them. Go with whoever is who you're comfortable with, okay? Because I might be a great leader and I might want you on my team all I want, but it's somebody that has to be relatable to you, someone that you want to be their friend, that you think that they're going to be there for you. Choose the right leader because you're going to be stuck with them, sort of. You know what I mean? So don't feel like you have to sign up with me. I would love to have you. But if somebody else is like, somebody's been talking to you and you think that's who you want to go with, then I encourage you to go with that. I wouldn't go with anyone else than who I went with ever. So I wouldn't want to take that. I wouldn't want you to be with someone that's not going to like do what you need, give you the support you need or you feel like you need. So by all means, go back to them. No feelings are hurt. Just let me know if you guys want to join up. $99 and you can be your own business owner and never leave your house. You could be a hermit. All right, you guys, have a great night. If you're watching this on replay, just throw out some questions and I'll be glad to answer them. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful night.